Hi guys, so I'm going to tell you about a movie that I saw, and I know that some of you are going to want to X out because I'm going to talk about a movie, and you probably don't care, but keep watching because it's really interesting, and trust me, you will want to see this movie. It's definitely cool, really worth watching, so keep watching. And also, sorry in advance for all the and the coughs and the sniffles and stuff like that, because A, I have allergies, and B, this is a direct upload video. I'm not going to edit it and stuff like that. And yeah, so sorry in advance. Why do I keep saying in advance? In advance for all the annoyances that come along with that. But Another Earth is an independent film written by Britt Marling and Mike Cahill and directed by Mike Cahill. And I watched it the other day, and it was so cool, and I knew that I needed to review it. Also, you guys should go back to like all the, well, I mean like more of the videos that I reviewed, because I review some movies that haven't been in theaters and that are really good, so you'll want to check those out too, in case you haven't heard of them. Anyway, so really quick description, like really quick, condensed. I'm going to put the trailer for this movie in the description. But yeah, basically this girl is a senior in high school. She gets accepted to this really good school. I think it's an art school. She goes to a party. She comes home drunk, or she drives home drunk, but she doesn't make it home because she crashed in the car that kills a little boy and his mom, but the dad's in the car and he lives. Fast forward, she ends up in jail. Like 4 years later, 5 years later, she finishes her jail sentence. She comes home, and she pretty much has no, her whole life is essentially kind of over. Who she was is over, is gone, because obviously, she went to jail, she killed 2 people. So basically her whole life went in a completely other direction than the direction it was supposed to go in. So, the reason that she got into that accident, aside from being drunk, is she was looking out the window of another Earth, or as they call it, Earth 2, as our Earth called it. That doesn't make sense, but anyway, it'll make sense when you watch the movie. But so the night of the accident was the first night that another Earth in the universe, or well, our solar system, was shown. And so that's the first night that we knew about the Earth. I'm saying we as if we live in this movie and we live on the Earth in this movie. I'm losing my breath. Okay, where was I? So yeah, so there's another Earth, and 5 years later, the Earth is closer, and we're finding a little bit more about the Earth, and they're doing a contest where you can go to Earth 2 and, just go to it and see what's over there. And so she enters the contest when she gets out of jail, and, she just enters the contest because she can. And everybody else is entering the contest, like everybody in the world wants to go to Earth 2. Obviously, it's crazy. So she basically wants to go find the guy, the dad, that was in the car. She killed his wife and son. She wants to apologize and just say, like, it was me and I'm sorry. Obviously more sentimental than that, but yeah. So so she goes up to his door, knocks on the door, and I want you to watch the movie because I don't want to tell you what happens. But, I mean, it's not a spoiler or anything, but it's still cooler if you sort of don't know what to expect. I'm not sure what they show in the trailer, so you might want to just watch the movie before the trailer. Anyway, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Whatever. So, yeah. Basically, the whole point of the movie is about, like, second chances and what would happen if you didn't do this one thing. Like, and I always think about this stuff. Like, what would happen if, like, somebody who died in a car accident, what would happen if they, I don't know, lost their car keys in their house and they had to look for it for 1 extra minute, so they didn't leave until a minute after that. Like, they wouldn't be in the car accident, they'd still be alive. Or just in, my own life, what would happen if I didn't do this? What would happen if I did do this? Stuff like that. So, that to me is really, really cool. And also the fact that, like, you only get 1 chance for everything. So, like her, in the movie, her character, she, that one decision to drive home drunk, like, changed everything. Everything. So, I always think about stuff, and it's just sort of weird. You could think about that for a long time. But anyway, so I think it's really, really cool. And I think you guys should definitely watch it. And also, comment below on, and also real quick, because I'm totally out of breath, and I notice that a lot of YouTubers get out of breath sometimes, and I always see comments like, why are you so out of breath? Blah, you're so out of shape. It's like, usually when people are making videos, they're talking so fast because they just want to get everything out. And especially when you know you can't edit, you don't want to really pause a lot. So I'm not like deathly ill or anything. I'm just sort of going too fast. But anyway, it's irrelevant. So comment below on what you think you would be doing on Earth 2. That's the other thing, like, that I forgot to mention. There's, like, basically somebody at, I don't know who it is, but it's on the news, it's some lady in the movie, contacts Earth 2, and she actually ends up contacting herself on Earth 2. So she has a clone of herself on Earth 2, which is, like, crazy, and everyone's, like, freaking out. Because that was a big question, like, are we on Earth 2? And, like, what's on Earth 2? Are we doing the same things we're doing on this Earth, or are we doing different things? So, like, is our life better over there? So that's pretty much the whole thing, like, everybody's wondering that. And that's pretty much the pivotal point for Britton Marling's character to wonder, did I get in that accident on Earth 2? Or am I at that great school on Earth 2? Like, are the two people alive on Earth 2, or are they dead? So that's, like, the big thing. You know, like, the big, like, oh my god, is it better over there? Is my life better? And I think that's really cool. So comment below on what you think. Like, if there was another Earth for us, you know, we found another Earth, do you think your life would be better or worse? And do you think, well, I guess more specifically, is there anything that you have done, not really regret, but just, like, even anything that's, like, a turning point in your life, or anything really like that, that you think could be different, and you could be going down a different path in another Earth. So comment below and tell me, you know, something a little bit about that. And just one spoiler thing. So please, if you have not watched the movie, please, please, please turn the video off now. I'm begging you, I'm begging you, I'm begging you, because I really hate when people ruin movies for themselves, and some people can't do it. They just have to know what happens. Don't do it. X out. I'm telling you now, please. Okay. Now, for the people who have seen this movie, keep watching. And if you're still watching and you haven't seen the movie, I'm giving you another chance. X out, please. On another Earth, you would have X'd out. X'd out? X'd out? Alright, now I'm completely going into some weird language that I don't even know what I'm talking about. Basically, wow, this video is all over the place. Direct uploads. The thing that I hated about this movie, and I really wish was different, I really wish that it was different, was the fact that she and, I forgot the characters' names, but Britton Marling's character and the character of the dad that she ends up, you know, being the cleaning lady for, I hate that their relationship turns into, like, you know, like they have like an affair of some sort. Like, I hate that. When they come home from him playing the thing or whatever in that theater, and they started, you know, having relations, I was like, this is, no, I don't like this at all. This is not what I want in this movie. I really don't. So, I really did. I thought it was creepy. I thought it was just, I don't understand the motive for that. I do not understand, because if the writers, Britton Marling and Mike Cahill, had decided to just have them become really close friends and just sort of, like, you know, like, filling the void in each other's life without the weird, like, sex stuff, it would have been so much better and honestly more meaningful, because it totally, for me, cheapened everything, and it made everything just sort of not, like, it just sort of made it, I don't know how to really describe it, but it felt so much better before, when they were sort of learning to enjoy each other's presence, and especially for him, since he was so pretty much dead inside, and so is she. So to see just, like, two people being there for each other was good, but then to see it sort of ruined was not good, and I really didn't like that at all. I know it was supposed to be, like, I mean, I think the audience was supposed to just be sort of shocked and like, oh my god, if he only knew who she was, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, and I don't know. I didn't like that. And yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like. But I love everything else, and I love the ending. So yeah, thank you for watching. And yes, watch the movie. Or actually, all of you have watched the movie by now, so anyway, goodbye.